No, you thought I wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, I never said that.
Did you?
No, did I? No, I didn't think he would do it. I thought that he would say, no, it's not written. But I was quite amazed at the amount of books and the knowledge he had about all of that, medieval period or whatever. And to incorporate it into true Roger Dean artwork, I think was a stroke of genius. Can I have a look at it then? I saw it almost, but to me it's not finished. It was almost, shall I take one side and you take the other?
Yeah.
Oh,
You say voila or something interesting. There we go.
well, there we go. What I love about what you do is that the closer you get, the more things you can see every time you see it. The things that shame sometimes is when everything's whittled down to a CD cover. It's a bit better on an album cover than on a CD cover, because you just can't see half of the little intricacies that are in there. And that really is your trademark, isn't it, all the things? Talk us through it then. Go on, talk us through it. In your own time.
Not much to say, really.
Well, you talked me all through about what you were doing when I first saw it.
Is that you in the tree?
You were explaining all to me because they wanted to get the bridge and all the things leading. So I found it fascinating what you were telling.
Well, the idea of it was really to focus on the idea of a quest, a search. It's a theme I enjoy. Pathways is a theme I enjoy. I visited it many times, and the quest seemed to me a perfect opportunity. I guess what Rick meant when he thought it was an interesting challenge for me was that there are figures in it, or at least there might have been.
There are.
There are. There's all 24 of the knights.
24.
So, yeah, what I wanted to do was have something that was very English looking, and be about pathways. I like the magical idea of the waterfall. It's something, doesn't look like close to the edge, but it has that same idea of a waterfall that really has no logical source. It was very interesting for me because I was working with a new kind of paint, which is much slower drying than the ones I was usually using. So you can push it around for a while, and it meant that I was doing that a lot more with the root systems. I was kind of working them almost like three-dimensional effect. It was great fun doing it. It was planned out in advance, so it was not like the two previous ones I've done, which were those centre of the earth things, which literally were paint thrown all over the canvas and then worked into over months. This was planned and built up. When's it come out? Is it out now?
Today. Yeah, I mean, I was thrilled with it because, I mean, as you know, I always like what Raj does, but I just like all the hidden things, and I like the different dimensions that you get in, and I like the way that you do. It's almost like layers of the way that you layer things. I've always like that since the first time I ever saw it was done. I'm thrilled to bits with it. So I really am.
Oh, bless you. I have my daughter. My daughter's living in Japan, and she came back to England at about the time I had to paint the horses. And I thought, I'll get the horses right, she can do it. And she promised me she would do it. Each day goes by, yeah, I'll do it, definitely, I'll do it. And I think on the Friday, she was coming over early in the morning, and she was going to do the horses and catch the flight back to Tokyo the following day. And she arrived about 8:30 and said, yelled out for me, Dad, 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 are you awake? And I've been awake naturally for hours. And she said, I got the flights wrong, it's today, it's in 3 hours, I've got to get changed and go now. Whoa, what about the horses?
She's been excellent at horses.
She did, I think she did.
Yeah. Did she remember Father's Day?
She did, actually. I've got 2 daughters, another one here, and she remembered too. I didn't.
Well, you did.
Did yours?
Yes, a little bit worrying, really. 4 of my 6 remembered Father's Day, but I wouldn't expect the other 2 because one lives in America, one lives in Switzerland. But it was the other 3 Father's Day greetings that worried me. There you go. Sorry, I'm serious here, and
No, I think they pulled the plug on us.
Have they? Yeah.
Oh, no?
There you go. Any more questions for this man?
So, do you now own this painting, or is it for sale, or have you commissioned it and bought
It's another Father's Day.
it? Yeah.
It is actually. It's my son, Oscar. Excuse me. Hi, Oscar. You'll be here at 5, will you? Would you just say that again, and I'll get you a round of applause. Hold on. So, say it again, Oscar.
Say it again, but you're on mic, so don't say anything rude.
You'll be here at what? About 5? He'll be here at 5. We got them in. There'll be about 300 people to let you in.
All right. Rick, his teacher wants to talk to him over there.
Did you really? Which school was that at? At Braddon. Oh, he loved Braddon. You did sex education, didn't you? It's a true story. It's a true story. Braddon's a lovely little school. So what would it be? 7, 8-year-olds, 9? Oh yeah, Oscar was about 8 or 9. I picked him up one day. It's absolutely true. I picked him up, him and his little mate Scott. They were in the back of the car, and I'm driving them home. And Scott, he said, I said, "Did you have a good day at school?" And he said, "We had sex education today, Mr. Wakeman." And I thought, "Be serious." And I said, "That's jolly interesting." He said, "Yes, they showed a cartoon." I said, "Oh, good. And Oscar said, "And there were real pictures." I said, "Well, that's absolutely marvellous." And then Scott said, "They showed a photograph of a man's penis." And I said, "Did they?" And Oscar said, "Lorna Knight fainted." And I had this impression this little girl traumatised for life. Yeah, I remember Brad really well.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Rick. He got my microphone just then to get Oscar on it. And there you go. And we were in a gallery in Australia, and Rick said, "If you get them to get a grand piano, I'll come to your opening and play." Because yes, we're playing in Australia.
Yes, you were.
And we were doing it, and Rick was playing. And I looked at him, he said, so I walked over to him, and he started whispering the most filthy stories. He got hold of my jacket, was telling me really dirty jokes. And I said, "Rick, it's all mic'd up."
I'm not good at the comedy store, though. I don't know any rude jokes.
Well, you did that.
That's very true. There you go.
I'm amazed that so many people came. And you didn't know in advance that Rick was coming, so I'm really amazed.
No, I wouldn't have missed this for the world, I'm telling you. I really wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming, everybody. We need to now clear the room, if we wouldn't mind.